front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing off the play fake here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. They send a receiver in motion right. Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. They go play action here. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second down run by Pacheco. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 4 yards on the carry. Gets him some yards back. back, but still 3rd and 9 upcoming.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Throwing on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Titans getting their first red zone snaps of this game. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 17. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans finish up an excellent opening series. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Great job.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Back-to-back carries here. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. It's a pickup of a yard, and that is how our first quarter will end. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at 3rd and still 10 here.
30 left.
Lawrence working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They go play action on first. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
30 left.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Red on red.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hey, kill. Go, let's go. Red.
From the 16. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
On first down, they'll run. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Taking a deep shot here. He's got it deep downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Caught on the comeback route. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
To throw it on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
blocked on first. It's second down.
70 Lions. Hey, check that.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Here we go. 79 Broncos. Pass for 11.
Pass play coming here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Complete out to the right. Trying spinning away, and he lost the football. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. All right, set
right
now,
open.
1st and 10.
Big 13 heavy. Hey, easy. Ralph. Sink right. Silver.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Caleb Farley has it. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Play action on 1st down. Complete out to the right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Jaguars are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention.
On the jump.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
On red. Here we go, son.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Hey, Lion, Lion.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. Hey, I'm gun. 11, Agate. Silver.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
On now is Cook to kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks a little short of that 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Man in motion here. First and 10, looking to throw. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Looking to throw. Kelly's got it, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing now from the gun. Has his man, it's Pacheco. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. So with only a single second remaining, they're going to try a field goal. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Easy. Hey, go. 11. Think right open. Hey, kill.
Lawrence in the pistol. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Gun. Lisa 24.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Hey, run.
They send the tight end in motion left. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Titans will get set to take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass taken in by Kelly. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Second and 3. Cut out left. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Dropping back to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They send a man in motion. Second and 10 now. Catch made over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I'm sure, Coach, your play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A counter give here to Pacheco. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, set. Come 19, come 19. Trap 60, trap 60. 70 rings, 70 rings.
Looking to the air here. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Jaguars get it back after making their third first-half interception. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
Here we go, Sahara.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
30 left. 11, 11. Hey, hey, hey. 11, 11.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. On target to Musgrave. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Red on red.
Give now to the running back. And this one doesn't go far. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Go. 11. Rip, 23. 13, Lou. Go. Red.
Now Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The give now out of the shotgun. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
On red. Silver.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Okay, ready? Hey, Lion. Here we go, son.
Back to the well again. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Jacksonville. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go, son.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Working quickly here.
30 left.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Silver.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Hey, go. 11. Here we go, son.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Lisa, 24.
Collins, the receiver, in motion left.
Hot.
2nd and 8. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars take a 4th quarter lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. Warriors 70. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
To throw it on 1st down. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Jaguars take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Okay, break.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Red, red.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars holding a 4-point lead. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, hey, hey. Silver.
Lone back gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
On now is Cook to kick this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. Setting up to pass. Pacheco hauls it in. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Back to throw. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They've got a man in motion. He'll look to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now they have third and short.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Blocked down at the 42. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. Still one more in their pocket to use.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Throwing now. Throw caught by his running back. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
He'll throw it yet again. Right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. The Titans call their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Cut 19, cut 19. Tap 60, tap 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They are throwing it again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Buffalo 18.
Throwing now off play action. Completed to his running back. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Titans will have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down. Putting a receiver in motion.
19, Pioneer. Warriors 70.
From the red zone now. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Here we go. The Titans setting up for a big two-point attempt. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
18 left, 18 left. 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11.
The Titans will line up for the two-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
Jaguars 17.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Kill! Red on red.
They kick the running back in motion.
Here we go.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. That's complete to Musgrave. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Go, let's go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Rip, 23, 13, Luke. Go. St. Bright. Silver.
Lawrence looking to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. And with Brock Huard and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Titans are your winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.